Hello everyone and welcome to another bullet journal video. Just as a warning, I have my baby here, of course, and I normally try and film these while he's napping, but he's not right now, and I really need to get this done. So if you hear him chit-chatting it up, you probably will. Anyway, so this month is August. And for this theme, I decided to go with Peter Pan. Now, I don't know if it was just the month or the theme, I don't know, because I really like doing the theme Peter Pan, but I really struggled with motivation for this month. I struggled to get it sketched out. I struggled to get it filmed, and so now I'm really just trying to get it edited. And it's not for lack of enjoyment of doing my bullet journal. I love doing it. I just don't know if it was just a rough month or what, which it kind of was. So I'm gonna blame it on that. Anyway, so I really struggled with motivation to get this done. However, it is done, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it because it was a struggle. However, for the cover page, I decided to go with the clock, Big Ben, how they fly up and land on the hand, one of the hands, the big hand, and they are silhouetted against the clock there, and I just did it very simply. Obviously the actual clock is very detailed and has a bunch of different little glass designs and things on it, which I chose not to do. Again, struggled with motivation. Also, though, I really just wanted to keep my cover page pretty simple, as I have been doing. So I didn't do a lot of detail on the clock itself. But I really actually do like the way that it turned out. And then, of course, I put the title August underneath the clock. I do wish for August, I wish I would have picked a different yellow, but it is what it is. So it's kind of more like a highlighter yellow than a pale yellow like I wanted. Moving on to my habit tracker and cleaning chart, I decided to do Hangman's Tree, where Peter Pan's and the Lost Boys hideout is, just huge and right up the center of the page. I decided to just watercolor it all in, and then accent different bits of the tree, like the little entrances and things that they use to slide down the little holes in the trunk of the tree and such, with the same brown watercolor. Yeah, and I wasn't entirely certain how this was going to end up looking, but I am ultimately pleased with the end result, considering. So I just did that, and right now I'm just highlighting the different bits of the trunk, and there are little holes and things that they slide down in to give it some more depth and definition. And honestly, I think it ended up looking pretty nice. And of course, it wouldn't be Hangman's Tree without all the ropes and vines and stuff dangling from it, so I did that in black. And then on each page, next to either side of the tree, I did my habit tracker and my cleaning chart, and I just kept these very basic, just small calendar layouts. I didn't highlight them in any sort of color because I will be filling them in throughout the month, and I really wanted the tree to be the main focus of this page. So I just kept the rest of it pretty black and white, and it'll be colored in as I complete things throughout the month. And yeah. On to the next page. This month is a resolution check-in month. So I am drawing out that right now. And for the top, I kept this very simple. I just kept all the boxes. I needed one less box because I completed one of my resolutions, so that was nice. And at the top, I did a little symbol for each one of the kids, like Peter's hat, Wendy's bow, John's umbrella and top hat, and the little bear, and etc. Just a little symbol for each of the main kids in the story or the movie or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, kept it very simple. Again, no real extra colors or anything. And on this page, I decided to do Tinkerbell with some of her fairy dust. Now, this was a very frustrating page for me to accomplish. I have drawn way better Tinkerbells in the past. I drew and redrew her just over and over, and I just, for some reason this month, couldn't get it right. So this was the best of my attempts, and I just left her as is. And then I highlighted the fairy dust in a goldish kind of color, and then filled her in with her appropriate coloring, her little green dress and her wings, and yeah, her yellow golden blonde hair that she has. So that's my month for my brain dub. Then moving right along to my first week, I decided to do Captain Hook's hook surrounding the moon and the kind of cloud ship that they see that Wendy and her mom and father all stare at the very end of the movie, because I thought that was a really cool concept. And so I did that in my circular layout that I just adore using. So I did that right in the center of the page, using a gray to represent the ship that is a cloud, and then I filled in the moon with just a really pale blue to give it some color and not leave it just all white. And yeah, the hook was just like a silvery gray, and then I split up the page for the different days of the week. And it was very simple, but I honestly think this is probably one of my favorite pages. So now it's time for the final flip through, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this spread, so let me know in the comments if you did. Yeah, and that's all I got for you guys this time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!